This is going to be a response to BionicDance, as I have some shit of my own to add to this seemingly perpetually ongoing debate about agnosticism. So BionicDance has been having this friendly debate or what have you with Oh My God, It's Chris, and each party has her own stance on agnosticism, and this is just what I have to say. First and foremost, I would like to affirm that I am an agnostic atheist. I embrace both concepts to determine my outlook on the existence of a deity. Now, when it comes to agnosticism, there are two different methods of undertaking this label. First, there's what I like to call modern agnosticism. I know multitudinous people who assimilate this definition. In a nutshell, the modern agnostic says this: I don't know if I believe in a god or not. I don't know what I believe. I don't know if I'm an atheist or a theist. I just don't know. I'm undecided. Modern agnosticism essentially asserts the label undecided. Straight from Wikipedia, agnosticism is described as the view that the truth value of certain claims, especially claims about the existence or non-existence of any deity, but also other religious and metaphysical claims, is unknown or unknowable. So we have the modern agnostic that says, I don't know if I believe in a god or not, and this agnostic that says, I believe the existence or non-existence of a god is unknown or unknowable. In this case, as elucidated by BionicDance numerous times, you can apply agnosticism to a position of atheism or theism. Even if you believe that the existence of a deity is unknown or unknowable, you can still believe or not believe in a deity. I personally believe that the existence or non-existence of a deity is unknown and unknowable, and yet I still don't believe in a deity. Thus, I would be classified as an agnostic atheist. That's perfectly fine. You can be both agnostic and atheist in this context, as opposed to the modern version of agnostic that acts as the undecided position between atheist and theist. I don't believe in a deity, but I also believe that no deity can be proven to exist, and nobody can prove no deities exist either. There are two different ways to be described as agnostic. Wikipedia even says, in the popular sense, an agnostic is someone who neither believes nor disbelieves there is a god. Now, the modern version of agnosticism cannot be used to describe atheism or theism, as it would be contradictory. Only the technical sense of agnosticism can be applied to theism or atheism to indicate that one believes the existence or non-existence of a god is unknown or unknowable. Modern agnostics don't call themselves agnostic atheists or agnostic theists. They just call themselves agnostics, period. Now, Gnosticism, on the other hand, deals with spiritual knowledge from what I read from Wikipedia, and I couldn't even find any sentence that mentioned Gnostic atheism on any article on that site, so I don't even know if it's a consistent term to describe atheism in the first place, and I don't want to assume it's a direct antonym for Gnosticism just because it's the exact same word minus one letter, and BionicDance might bitch-slap me for that, but I can use other words. In order to describe the strengths of atheism, you can use words like positive and negative. From Wikipedia, it says, positive atheism is a term popularly used to describe the form of atheism that asserts there is no deity. Negative atheism refers to any other type of non-theism, wherein a person does not believe in the existence of any deity, but without asserting there to be none. So in this context, agnostic atheists could be described as negative atheists, but modern agnostics, or just agnostics, aren't described as negative atheists because modern agnostics avoid the term atheism since they claim they're undecided. Between atheism and theism specifically. I guess there's a modern version of Gnosticism that I have to address here as well. The modern Gnostic is also an atheist or a theist. The modern Gnostic could be a Gnostic atheist or a positive atheist and say they know there is no God. The modern Gnostic could also be a Gnostic theist or one who says they know there is a God. Now I want to emphasize on agnostic atheism and agnostic theism for a bit. You could also describe them as atheistic agnosticism or theistic agnosticism in a manner of speaking. Now, non-modern agnosticism, or the epistemologically correct form of agnosticism as BionicDance likes to call it, is not ignorance in and of itself. It is the intellectual awareness of and honesty with ignorance. The agnostic atheist and agnostic theist believe that the existence or non-existence of a god is unknown or unknowable because they are aware and honest with their ignorance, whereas the modern Gnostics, who are either Gnostic atheists or Gnostic theists, believe that the existence or non-existence of a god is known or knowable. The modern Gnostic either says, I know there is a god, or I know there is no god. He or she believes that the existence or non-existence of a god is known or knowable. So BionicDance, I just want to know if I have this straight. Epistemologically correct agnosticism is a belief about ignorance, whereas modern Gnosticism is a belief about knowledge. Epistemologically correct agnosticism is not ignorance in and of itself, whereas modern Gnosticism is not knowledge in and of itself. I could be an agnostic theist and say I believe in Cthulhu, but I don't know if Cthulhu exists. But just because I don't know, that doesn't make me an agnostic theist until I'm aware of that ignorance and believe I am truly ignorant in spite of my belief in Cthulhu. I hope I'm making sense here. There's epistemologically correct Gnosticism, which is described on Wikipedia as a scholarly term for a set of religious beliefs and spiritual practices common to early Christianity, Hellenistic Judaism, Greco-Roman mystery religions, Zoroastrianism, especially Zurvanism, and Neoplatonism. And there's modern Gnosticism, where one believes the existence or non-existence of a god is known or knowable. There's epistemologically correct agnosticism, where one believes that the existence or non-existence of a god is unknown or unknowable. And modern agnosticism, where one says, I neither believe nor disbelieve in a god, I don't know if I'm an atheist or a theist, I just don't fucking know. I hope I cleared some shit up for y'all, and BionicDance, if you have any further thoughts, I'd love to hear them. Same for you, oh my god, it's Chris. I am the Dark Lord MassaCreature, and I am a space traveler and an evil genius who advocates the act of thinking and not running on automatic. Stick to your guns, light your own path, and biohazard for fucking life.